Once this video is up, it's officially my last day as Tingle. On Monday, I will no longer be 35, so I cannot be Tingle anymore. Sorry about the previous year, but I am the hero of rupees, not the hero of health. Welcome back to Alive. Previously, we went through the Dungeon of the Mind and we fought the Death Prophet. And we got the Gutsy Glove, but I didn't really equip it. It's Ness's ultimate item. Where the heck did I put it? There it is. It has 25 attack, it gives you 16 power, 15 defense, and it's kind of like the aerial ring where it gives you immunity to foot, arm, poison, paralysis, sleep, and drunk, which I think is the charm effect. Yeah, elements. And remember how I said that the Bryon is kind of useless? It's used for this. Now we could frog it open. Yeah, no one gets to use the Bryon as a weapon, but it is a key. It has no use otherwise. And I would go loot this dungeon, but everything in it is like a usable item, and I don't want to bother with the encounter rate anymore. Speaking of which... Oh, hi, Tumblebug! It's you again. There are some items I did want to use, like whatever this is. I think this causes Petrify. With usable items, if somebody's charging it up, you can't use it. I do have other things on here. Oh hey, I have Bale and Almond Blood. And Dynamite. We're going to be using all that on the boss. What's the other thing? Oh, that Venus figurine. It's an area of effect healing item, and you could use it multiple times. Ah, I forgot about Hurricane Shot. It's not melee range. Well, he died. We need some sturdier enemies that we could use this on, because Tumblebug is terrible. Tumblebug is basically the Tonberry. Oh hey, there's Tumblebug again. You know what, everybody pass until we see what Algo's eye looks like. I'm using these items, damn it. Please don't kill our dude while he's trying to petrify you. Alright, it does peck all. Good to know. Good to know it's not like Cola Bottle, which is awesome. All these items are like usable items here. Izanagi Scrolls, Demons Clouds, Potion number 9s, another Venus, another Algo's Eye. We're just gonna go to Odio. To heck with this place. To heck with this entire chapter, actually. This encounter rate has completely soured my experience of this game. And the thing is that it could have all been avoided because the game has shown us it could do something else besides random battles. But I don't know if Square hired a B team or just their interns to work on this part of the game, but it is significantly less fun than the rest of the game was. Look how many encounters we had in 30 seconds. Just look at them. I've had it up to here. I just want to fight the interesting boss battle and win the day and move on with my life. I don't need any more Tumblebug. No one needs that much Tumblebug. I have never seen a guy... Well, okay, I've seen one guy that said, I want to see that much Tumblebug. But when he finally got to see that much Tumblebug, he was like, this is not fun. This is not fun. This is not fun. But it was a lot more screamy and painy. Welcome back to statues. Welcome back to secret entrance. It's a good thing I had high passive perception. Yeah, we just find it, because we know, because we're players, we're metagaming. The heck with it all. I didn't take any of your loot because this place sucks, Orsted. Hello? Well, it figures we came all this way and the Demon Lord isn't even in. Actually, something was supposed to happen. I had a shtick already and everything. There we go. He was even late for that. His timing was off. He ruined the whole thing. Thanks a lot, Orsted. Now your dramatic entrance is completely ruined. Oh, I forgot. There's also unicorn horns and something called a Fuda Myo's Fuda in that cave. We didn't get any of it. I have a medicine box and a cola bottle. Good enough. No, you're not. You're Orsted. You know what? We're not going to kill you. I just wanted to say that you're a jerk. Okay, later. Oh, right. We have to go back to our own time. Ah, hell, we're back in Tahiti. How did we end up back in Tahiti? He uses Dark Lord powers on us again? I mean, we could probably just jump through the time holes. Or we could fight a special boss. If you run away from the Dark Lord, you get to fight Head Plucker. This is the job for the tank. And also, yeah, I'm going to put the tank right up against him. Because he has the Leon Po Wang, I can reduce his stats with it. This boss is all about reducing his stats. He has that, the Wei-san Blade. It does massive amounts of damage, but you want it to happen because it reduces his stats by a little bit. So just keep your tank all healed up, and you'll be fine. Unless something like that happens, then you're not fine. I can heal him from here. It's all about Sammo. Everyone's behind Sammo. You can do it. He's not looking at you. I'm hoping he's going to reduce his stats, but it's kind of a random chance. Medicine box is always the way to go. It buffs all his stats. Why wouldn't we use it? No, you're not going down there to fight the ninja. You're staying right here. Wei-san Blade this guy. He can take the hits. I'm hoping to reduce his power level a little bit. As his power level reduces, we can start doing other things to him. Right now, he's just more interested in killing Sammo over and over again. This boss, your mileage may vary. Oh good, he decided to waste a turn moving. Full health. And extra levels, too. Sammo is only like level 16, 17, so he still has a chance to miss against these higher level bosses. Man, reduce your stats already! He needs to reduce his stats or he won't be able to take damage. Especially his level stat and his constitution. Luckily he just dropped some power right now. That's why I've been using the Po-Wan against him. I'm trying to drop his power. Look how considerably less he's doing now. Sammo could finally take a few shots. And his constitution keeps growing every time we do this. Yeah, now he's probably primed to get other things done to him. Sammo will keep his stats down. And our damage dealers can start doing some damage. Like Cola Bottle! Oh hey, I read somewhere he was supposed to be immune to Cola Bottle. Apparently no. Well actually... Alright, I got questions now. Because, I fought this guy just today, and I used Cola Bottle on him, and it did 0 damage. Why did it suddenly do damage? Was his level too low? That's a mystery now. Well, we got the aerial boots. The aerial boots are, well, the last part of the aerial set. Who wants to wear them? Robot. Robot's gonna wear them. This is awesome is done. This is awesome party is over with. It gives you defense. It gives you immunity to petrification. That's it. That's all you need to know. Finally, a level that doesn't have any random battles in it, by the way. Oh, that is evil! Yep. Yep, this explains everything. This is actually Avernus. No one's allowed to be happy. We have to go all the way back to Devil's Peak. And to that, I say, no. Not spoilers. Don't look at that. We didn't see anything. I hit the wrong button. Yeah, I walked back from getting the aerial boots. Also, I think I want to give this guy some more int gear. That's speed. Speed also helps. Do I have some, like, plus int stuff to give him? That's... Well, Basic Rock, you know what? Basic Rock isn't doing us a whole lot. It just petrifies arms and legs, and I think the final boss would be immune to that kind of thing. So I'm going to give him a big imp boost. He is going to be beefy in both mind and body. Oh, did I see 100? Oh, it's 110 with the medicine box, but I want to keep that. Coral Ring, Unicorn Horn, I'll go to his eye. It drops his vitality. Unicorn Horn. Anything over here? You should keep the aerial gear because Odio likes to do the whole petrification thing on you. Getson Glove? He's not really using any power. I want Sammo to be the smartest kung fu guy in the universe. He has another Goddess Gauntlet here. Let's see what's on Wild Armor. Let's see what my options are here. Jacket, Clack Case, he could wear that, but it drops his defense a whole bunch. Mermaid Bottom is already int-based, I believe. So, yeah, we're gonna go with a Goddess Gauntlet. 106 int! He's as smart as an average person now. It's around like 100, what was it, 105 is average? I don't know my IQ, especially not with humans. Last time I had my IQ done, I was in 6th grade, and it came out to be 126. Hey, I'm back. Also, Sammo's smarter now. He's gonna do an int check against your illusion. Look, we didn't say take 2. You don't have to take this long. Everything about this sucks. Everything about this chapter sucks. Those dungeons are actually optional. You don't need to do all those dungeons. It's just to get ultimate weapons, and the best ending will happen if you happen to have everybody in your party at least once. But it's time to fight the final boss of this game. We're gonna do it. We're ending it. Today. Well, why didn't you, instead of making them run around your entire island, or whatever the hell this is? So now we went from, like, everyone sucks to, like, kill the weak because they're useless. The answers you give here are dependent on your protagonist. But, you know, this is perfect for Kasugi. His chapter was all about him learning to protect the weak. Oh, look who's being selfish! Didn't you wipe out the world because it hurt your fifis? Yep, he's doing the evil shaking thing. This seems like a final boss situation. He's got a point, though. Can you be a good guy if you fight everybody that you don't agree with? I mean, is there really such a thing as a good guy? We'll deal with that later. And we're just gonna have, you know, lose our hearing a little bit. I'm just saying, I'm not killing this guy because he's wrong. I'm killing him because of the terrible gameplay mechanics of his entire chapter. Welcome, Odio. He's made of 3 parts. The mouth, the eyes, and the mole. Now, you could do this the hard way, and you could fight the mole up there. You gotta do... It has really high defense. So, pretty much every attack you're gonna do is at least 1 damage. And every time you hit it, it's gonna heal pretty much everything else around here. And heal itself for like 1 HP. But if you have like the time and the patience, you can defeat Odio's mole and completely skip the second phase. The problem with that is that it takes a very, very, very long time. Might as well use some of these items up now. Bale's Blood. No. Amon Blood will hit everything I need to hit. The eyes have about 900 health. The mouth has about 2,000... no, 1440. The eyes have several, like, status effects kind of things. Kasugi Kid's gonna move over here. Because... he's gonna hit the mole anyway. Oh well, he can probably do massive damage. You want to line up these characters in such a way that they're not standing next to each other, but they're in medicine box range, and you'll see why in phase 2. You know what? I might as well use this, even though it's going to hit absolutely nothing. That's what Earthquake is for. He can heal himself. It does some good damage. And he can have a chance to level down and charm some of the parts. Oh, that was terrible. Dismal, even. Odio, what are you doing? There's that heal I was talking about. If you do manage to kill the mole and skip the second phase, you do get something on a music player. I've never seen the music player. But yeah, he buffs everything. It's just a bad idea to hit the mole unless you're really dedicated. And Sammo is being a champ today. We gotta kill the eyes and the mouth to go into phase 2. The eyes are kind of the difficult one. The mouth isn't so bad. It's got death per space. It has a flame breath. But it really wants to hit Sammo, where last time it was kind of focusing down Robo. It's like it knew. I don't want to waste, I don't want to trigger another heal. We're just going to put bullets in this guy. And Goldfish Shot! Even Robo's getting his licks in. Say goodbye to your feet, mouth! He disabled the feet of mouth. And I'm going to give him the Truffle Shuffle. You deserve it. Oh wow, that's a potent Truffle Shuffle! Sammo! My man! My dude! Man, beefing up his IQ really brought up his confidence. Well, it's time to fight him now. He was living in his mall. Lame. If you don't kill the mole, it turns into... pure Odio. Don't make fun of this bald head. And he has 2 wings, unlike Sephiroth, that loser. He likes spamming attacks. He is really, really fast. Like, pretty much every time you're going to do an attack, he's also going to, well, do attacks at you. But now is the time to throw dynamite. Crimson Flames! Oh wow, that was lousy dynamite. And his death burst space is a lot more potent now. Luckily, I have everybody in an arrangement that they can use their strongest abilities, and they can also cover themselves in case they need it. Yeah, I'll Medicine Box. I was going to use the Venus figurine, because that guarantees a lot of buffs. But if you're arranged in the right way, it should be that he only uses Saint Alicia and only on your tank. Otherwise, he could start focusing on your DPS for no good reason, and it starts becoming a very, very bad time. But note, even the... Oh, I just realized he's curled up in a fetal position. Yeah, that's the thing we don't want. But note, the Death Prophet and the Head Taker are supposed to be immune to the cola bottle. This boss is not. At any time, I could decide to just delete him with lizards. And I'm planning to do just that. But I want to fight him fairly a little bit, just so you get an idea of how miserable this guy could be. Medicine Box could stop the sleep from happening. Oh hey, he's in range for this. And it's based on IQ. And I was beefing up IQ. I wonder if this'll hurt. No, he has a pretty high defense, too. At least it attracted his attention. Sammo can deal with it. I think he's kind of sleep immune right now. You're just gonna play Doctor. I don't think Upgrade could reach from here. He has Death Burst base, he has that leeching life ability from the eyes, which I don't think they used in this particular fight, but it's there. But mostly he should be using Saint Alicia. Also, I think this does some damage here too. I could always Truffle Shuffle him, just for disgrace. I mean, his vitality is quite high, even though I did lower that a little bit. That's the bullets we want to see. Pure Odio has 2032 HP, just about. I could always analyze him. Well, Sammo's not looking so good. He kind of uses this ability like it's a counter, because every time he got hit, he's been using it. I need to pick up Sammo. He's been such a trooper this entire fight. In fact, I think his turn... No, his turn's not up next. You know what? Pass. Sammo needs to get the finishing blow. He has to do it. He deserves it. Sammo unleashed a cola bottle. Oh, I was hoping that would do 999. It didn't do 999. The lizards just didn't like Sammo. Don't worry, we'll finish him off. We got plenty of cola bottles here. We bought out the 6-packs. Cancel Ray is a rare ability he usually uses if somebody's charging on him, but nobody was charging on him. Basically, he cancels you like an angry group on Twitter. It knocks everybody backwards and stops their abilities. And your reward for killing him is a hearing aid, because you're deaf now. I didn't expect... the lizards! Orsted is finished. He's no longer Dark Lord. But do we leave him in his anguish? Or do we finish him for good? You know what? I hate this chapter. We're ending this. With the lizards! Cola bottle! This fight is absolutely dismal, and you could end it with any party member. She didn't like you, dude. Deal with it. And that's it. Choosing to kill him is really pathetic, and it's kind of a bitter ending. And, yeah, you're kind of screwed. Actually, at the very end of these credits, if you want to sit through all the credits again, it says that time keeps marching forward. It's indicating that, hey, by the way, you're stuck here. Good job, cowboy. So maybe we shouldn't do this ending. Instead, we're gonna let him live. Oh, wait, no, that's... No, I don't want to murder him again. No! Back! Man, I didn't know I hated him that badly. Yeah, we did it. We proved we could protect the weak. Now we could work on getting back to our own times, because I don't think the bad guy's gonna do it. Maybe these statues have something to do with it. Also, if you partied up with the other teammates, they appear too. Why is there love music playing? Hey Ness, how's it going? I forgot to give you your glove. I don't think I could do it now. Oh well. Well, we did it! We saved the day! I should have known. As Kasugi Kid would say, "Aw, hell." He's like a not giving up evil guy. Well, that's because I didn't murder you with lizards. Dude, I'm not helping you this time. You're on your own. I got 7 pawns to do my bidding. What are you gonna do? Summon a boss rush? So he's summoning up a boss rush. In the longest-winded way possible. Okay, technically that wasn't an era of peace. There was like military dudes and like gang members and stuff. It's not... That wasn't peaceful. There was like liquid humans and a giant robot fight. We get it, you're an eternal evil. And you're not even that much eternal because you became like Demon Lord last week. These statues were just here already. I met the Demon Lord before you did this stuff too. It didn't go well. I mean, Hash defeated probably all of them. Would you, like, stop making sense all the time? I'm trying to protagonist here. Stop being Kojima. I think everybody does. Well, it's time to kill you once more. It's boss rush time. You gotta fight the 7 incarnations of Odio, one after the other. It's not really a hard fight. I mean, Robo has some broken new gear, Sammo learned some new techniques. The annoying part is that you have to go through all of the cutscenes again. We get it, you're an evil computer! You got defeated by like the weakest member of the party. Oh, this guy's gonna get like broken in half. Master, I've learned some new techniques in the last minute. I call it the 1000 Dragon Punch! You know what? I decided I'm using a cola bottle on every single one of these bosses. Every single one of them. They're all getting cola bottle. We've already proved you can defeat these bosses before. We don't get any backup this time. Besides, I need something to say while all these cutscenes are playing because someone decided that this was a good idea. Like, we haven't seen these cutscenes before. And they're in their entirety, too. The entire boss introduction cutscene is in here, and some of them are pretty long. I mean, this one, I wouldn't mind seeing Gory and Naked die again. That's fine. Even though it's just going to be Unga Bunga during the fight. So no Lala abuse. Oh, this cutscene. This cutscene takes a while. I don't want to fast forward, but I am going to spam the A button as fast as I possibly can. I mean, I get it. They gave us a long cutscene for this chapter because it was such a short chapter, but now it's just dragging. We're already at 31 minutes. We still have a boss rush to get through. And they're gonna make me kill Bird God again. It doesn't really matter to Ness, because he's gonna be fighting in Bariki Dio, so he doesn't really need his Gutsy Glove for this. And by the way, the Gutsy Glove does not change his, like, charge time at all. It's still pretty terrible. This guy really needed some reliable instants, besides, like, elbow and knee attack. Oh, this one's going to be a downright slaughter. Hurricane shot? I mean, basically the Kasugi kid has his own Gatling gun. It would have been so much better if they had the Western music for this, though. I kind of like the music in the Western chapter. That's why I rate it so high. A Gatling gun? Oh, hell. Well, this is what OD10 looks like if you scan it. And this is what OD10 looks like when you use a cola bottle on it. Goodbye. 1000 Dragon Punch! The Pseudo-Dragon's accounts. Lizard Swarm Jutsu! Cola bottle is just so broken. I mean, cola bottle is reliable here. That is the primitive times where we got it from. Even here, he's gonna cheat. Just like Odie Albright cheated. This one we gotta fight fairly, though. So, Jom Jom Bullet! Oh, that was terrible. That's okay, we got our signature move. Babylon Kick! This is another song I really like in this game. Go Go Bariki Dio. This is a really good one. I keep on humming it to myself in my brain from time to time. Babylon Kick! You got a Gatling gun? Have you heard about the Lizard Gatling? It's the newest thing. And there we go. I defeated every boss with the cola bottle, except for Bird God. Bird God was too awesome for the cola bottle. It just wouldn't happen. He would just laugh at it. He would be like Death Prophet. It would do 0 damage. That's my canon. The only way you could kill a Bird God is with a giant fighting robot. I'm sorry. There's just no way around it. In fact, he should have been the bad guy. Man, that was shameful. I bet you're so embarrassed right now. See, I told you should have hired me. I would have been able to deal with this, but now you've been defeated with the power of plot armor. No, you kind of just, like, decided to do this. You know, the heroes? The heroes gotta win. Ah. That's right, all your friends are dead, and the rest of them, like, betrayed you. Unfortunately. Man, I'm kind of sad that Orsta had to go out like this. Like, he was kind of relatable, in a little way. And holy crap, that's like a Kojima-like ending, considering, you know, current events and all that. I guess you can't get any better moral than that. But we finally finished Live Alive. Goodbye, Robo. I need to shoot more lizards! Sammo's gonna go back with all that IQ, and he's gonna invent something really cool. Ninja, well, he's just gonna do ninja stuff. Oh, and yeah, Unga only knows one word. Unga, how about widening your vocabulary while you're back there, okay? Everybody's got their own copy of cola bottle. Humanity is effed. Well, good luck with that whole, you know, white ship apocalypse thing. Hopefully that works out for you. And we say goodbye to the Kasugi Kid. He finally made it to Tahiti. And Orsted is, yeah, he's gone. Man, he's gonna have some explaining to do to the ghost of Strabo and the ghost of Alicia. Not so much Hash. Hash kind of did it to himself, really. Uranus, he was like tortured by the entire kingdom. Let's just face it, there was no good guys here except for, you know, the main seven. Everyone sucked. Everyone. And this is kind of bittersweet because, the people gonna come back? Or is it just like... Because I don't see no people here. We just got an empty kingdom now. We killed the last person in it. Maybe it was some kind of, like, pocket dimension. Like Orsted was the Dracula, and he was just keeping it in suspended animation. And now it's been brought back to the regular world. Unga's a proud daddy! We will name him Bunga. Bunga Bunga. And Gory got busy of his own, too. 5 girlfriends means 5 babies. Don't worry, I guess Stornus will eat all of them. Let's face it, Gory doesn't get anywhere with his species. The military are researching how to harness the computer that went evil. Because, you know, that seemed pretty useful. That whole medical robots thing was a ploy. I guarantee it. He's making, like, killer robots on the side. They medical you to death. The school of I Hit You is doing very well. But I tell you, kids want to know how to hit stuff. And they get to learn to be positive about their body. Masaru's kind of off to wrestle some more people. Saying goodbye to the big city life. There's so few wrestlers in the city. I keep on killing them with my lizard bottle. Well, surely teleporting is gonna work just fine. I mean, Ness could do this, you know, with his mind. He was able to go to a dungeon with it. Nah, I'm sure it'll be perfectly fine. I mean, he did fix it after all. I just had something pop up on my screen, that's why I got crackles. But I'm blaming it on the teleporter. Now he's Turtlegus! Shouldn't have stood that close. This scene changes depending on what you decide to do. Well, he's dead. He's dead. And now you're dead. No one can stop the great ninja. If you don't team up with Ryoma, it's just running across grass. Ah, hell, Dutch, not again. I just got to Tahiti. I have a hurricane shot now. And if you think that's the ending, well, there's more. This is a really long ending. I can't believe Square made like pretty much everything about this final chapter a slog. The encounter rates being too high. That Hell Temple thing that happened after we killed that one special boss. You know the one I'm talking about. I guarantee you Dirk has something to do with this game. But we need more dramatic cutscenes in our ending. Make the sunrise really, really slow. It has to fit the music, no matter what. Holy cow, this game. Rod Hall mentioned that they ruined the game by making the finale a slog, and you know what? I agree. It's kind of like the first Mother. You get to experience it once, but then you never want to go back to it because you remember, like, Duncan's factory and Mount Itoi, and you're like, you know what? I'm good. I still remember the good parts of the game. I don't want to see the bad ones again. It's kind of like the same with like how a streamer I was watching, Vinesauce, was talking about Skyward Sword, and he was like, I want to stream that again, but then I just remembered like the imprisoned one, and you have to fight it like 3 times. Me, I'm getting that game anyway because I didn't have a Wii. So, yeah. Also, I think the Joy-Cons would be better than the Wiimote. But I digress. This game, the encounter rate is what got me. It's so severe, there's no way to reduce it. A lot of fights, like Tumblebug, are a slog because he has such high defense and evasion. This game could probably do a lot better as like an ARPG. Or at least have like Earthbound style encounters, which they proved can... Oh, you just had to rub salt on one, didn't you? They proved they could do it in this game. They proved it in the Onga Bunga chapter, fighting the cavemen. They did it in the Kung Fu chapter, with the tigers, and the ninja chapter, and the near future chapter. All of those had sprites that if you touched them, you got into a battle. Otherwise, you could avoid the battles. Why did they decide to go with a terrible encounter rate for the final chapter? I'll never know. But it'll irritate me for quite a while. Then of course there's like those cheap tricks, like Head Plucker, sending you to Devil's Peak, well, from Devil's Peak to Hero's Peak, and making you walk back. Some of the chapters are poorly paced, like Ninja and Warrior. Less fights in Kung Fu would have been nice too, that would improve it. This chapter was good because there's a lot to unpack, like plot-wise, but Ninja was just like avoiding traps and battles, that's it. I aired my grievances now. I feel better. I like to think that all these characters like did a little bit of information sharing. Like, they just traded information. Like, teaches Ness how to do, like, ninja stuff, so he could have at least some instant moves. And he could be, like, a little bit more like Pooh. Maybe Sammo helped the Robo make, like, a really good coffee, because I think if Sammo likes to eat, he also likes to cook. Kasugi could be like, "Okay, Unga, this here is the bunt line. You pointed at things you wanted to kill. But don't let any other species have this or you'll cause an SK class dominant shift scenario." And then you see later, in the primitive chapter, the village is on fire, people are like running, you hear gunshots in the background. Naked's just dead on the ground. He got shot 5 times in the lizard. Unga's hiding in a cave somewhere. See this portal open up behind him? A chocobo walks out, wearing a poncho and a cowboy hat. Takes a cigar out of his mouth with a wing and he goes, "You let Gastornis have the gun, didn't you?" Look, I needed something to talk about during this really long cutscene. It's not my fault I had some kind of diarrhea of the mouth. I did like that part where they had like the battle sprites on a screen that's not the battle. And like I said before, if they want to do a remake, I heard Square was doing like remakes of other games that aren't Final Fantasy VII. Maybe this game should be on the list somewhere. ARPG of this. Each of the chapters, you could have like a different mechanic for your ARPG. Like maybe the Kung Fu chapter could be all about the combos, and the Western chapter could be like first-person shooter or something like that. And well, the Unga Bunga chapter and the medieval chapter could be like your classic action RPG in certain ways. Also, there was concept art for this game, and this is a digitized version of it. See you later, Kasuki kid. I can stop doing the Western voice now. Holy moly, 50 minutes.
Squaresoft.
Really, 50 minutes? Okay. It's the ending after all. This has been Live Alive. And I've been ArmoredChocobo. Next game, well, I'm going to take my requisite week off, but next game is most likely going to be Knit Underground. Because I've been putting it off long enough, and an exploratory platformer would be a good palate cleanse after a unique but somewhat frustrating RPG. Good night, folks.